And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. Here's a 2nd and 8. Mitchell now off the option. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Lewis. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But you look at this Bronco defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now Lewis. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 33. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. For the Broncos, it's 6-5 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. Throwing Nix. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup. Keep their drive alive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Here we go. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Nix. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To throw, here's Nix. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. Nix to the air. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Go!
Now it's Nix. Able to find Willis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos. Second and 6. The give is to McLaughlin. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun is Nix. That is caught. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Lewis. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
It almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st
and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. This now a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Operating from the gun, Nix. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Look at the big fella go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, 63 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here we go.
Second and 5. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Shut up.
Back to throw. Nix. He finds his man. Complete. It's McLaughlin. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going. It's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense, just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well. With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there, right. Go! Street. 19 tight.
Here's Nix once more. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Seven Pirates. Buffalo 18. Panther Street.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Lewis now. A final shot before break. His throw, a good one, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass worked to perfection. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Broncos 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Hey, smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Set. Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Nix got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Nick's going to tap this forward. Into space at the 45. Down the right sideline. He may go. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, his second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. Brock Bowers with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime. And the ball is knocked out, but it looks like one of the DBs has it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That is incomplete. Well, they tried to take the shot there, but the defense, they read that double pass all the way, and now you've got third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Lewis from the gun on third down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Broncos are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jaleel McLaughlin, 66 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, the offense, they'd really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Touchdown Raiders! Trey Tucker from 8 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Carlson on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Bush trying the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A give running right is Mitchell. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing is Lewis. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll send the tight end in motion left. 2nd and 13. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Lewis. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lewis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now an option play on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up. Pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Nix. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's McLaughlin, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
That's taken at around the 40. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return.
And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
They'll look to throw. 20.
That's pulled in by Wilson.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Another run with Mitchell.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their number one running option that you've scouted and take away their number one receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Broncos are going to hang on the final play. They get the turn.